Hey guys, what's up? How are you guys doing? I hope everybody is doing well. I wanted to come through with a really quick what you need to know, what Spirit wants you to know. Let's go ahead and get into this, guys. Thank you so much for everything that you guys do. You guys are awesome. If you are new to this channel, my name is Jessica. Welcome. All right, welcome. Have a look around. Look at my description box because it has everything that you need to know about me, this channel, what I provide, and all of that. Come check me out over on Instagram, guys. You know I love my Gram fam. And if you guys are returning, what can I say? Thank you guys for everything that you do. I love you guys so much. You guys are awesome. You guys do everything. So thank you. All right. Let's go ahead and get into this. I want this to not be that long of a video. I just really quick, some inspirational tidbits. I just felt drawn. So what does the collective need to know, Spirit? What do you need the collective to know, Spirit? Okay, first of all, I'm getting this energy of like watching your thoughts, using your mind very wisely here. What are you using your mind for? Because your mind is so incredibly powerful. You can manifest whatever you want. So what are you manifesting for yourself? Okay? Are you thinking negatively? Are you thinking down on yourself or down on others? Right? Are you involved in this negative self-speak? Are you overthinking, overanalyzing? Are you tearing yourself apart? These things are really going to hinder you. So just be sure that you're using your mind in the most productive way. I'm also getting the message, which I was getting this in the weekly message. So I'm not shocked that it's coming back around, but some of you guys really need to take a break. Some of you guys really need to rest and make peace with the fact that you need to rest, because I get the energy that you're resting, but you're just not at peace with the fact that you have to rest. You don't want to rest, okay? But Spirit will provide is the message that I'm getting. If things have been stagnant, if you have been forced to kind of take a break when it comes to work or certain projects or things like that, the universe is going to provide for you. Right now, you need to rest. You need to let yourself heal. You need to let yourself come back into balance so that when these grand opportunities, when everything starts to move forward for you again, starts to happen, you are rested and ready for it, okay? Because that is the energy of resting so you can be ready for it, okay? That's what I'm getting here. So allow yourself to take breaks, allow yourself to heal, allow yourself to find yourself again, because I'm getting this impression that a lot of you guys might feel lost right now. You might not feel like you're on path or you're on purpose. And a lot of that might be because everything's falling apart. That is what we in the tarot community like to call a tower, right? A tower, okay? These are false foundations that things are built up on. So they're not going to last. When everything is falling apart, it's really coming together. That's the message that I keep getting. I just keep getting this message, guys, to just trust in the divine, trust in spirit, trust where life is taking you, okay? Everything is going to be okay. A lot of you guys might have had your job stripped from you, your relationship stripped from you, your house stripped from you, your car, your work, whatever. But a lot of you, I'm sure, would admit to yourselves that these things might not have been the best thing for you. And if they had not been taken from you, you would not have moved forward. You would have stayed stagnant. You would have stayed stuck in this negative cycle, whether this is a relationship, love or not, okay, whether this is a job or whatever. Sometimes it's like the universe, it has to give us a little nudge, because we don't want to step out of our limitations. We don't want to step out of our comfort zone. We're scared. Okay? And that's okay. It's okay to be scared. It's okay. This is a shame-free zone here, guys. It's okay to be exactly where you're at. Whether you're angry, whether you're sad, whether you're hopeless, whether you're happy, whether you're living your best life, whatever. Everybody's welcome here to be just where they're at. And I don't want anybody to be anywhere other than just where they're at. Because I feel like sometimes we rush. I got to get this done. I got to conquer this. I got to do this. I got to do. For what? Where are you going? Where are you going? I'm sorry, your bill is paid. You might be on government assistance, but are your bills paid? That was the question, right? Okay? Where are you going? Are your kids happy? Are you relatively okay? Relatively in good health? Relatively fed and stuff? Because I know, guys, there's extremes to every situation. There's extremes to everything out there. There's some people that are really, really struggling, and there's other people that are creating the struggle in their mind. And I'm not trying to downplay anybody's hurt or anything that's happening to anybody right now. I'm just trying to say that sometimes we create these things in our mind that aren't necessarily in reality, okay? For some of you guys. But where are you going? My original question. Because last time I checked, we're all going to the same place, boo. Right? Sometimes, especially in this world, in this life, in this era that we're in, when everything's fast, right? Fast, everything. It's like we forget to be present. We forget to be in the moment. We forget to stop and really listen. Right? To really understand why we're here, to really experience life for what it actually is. Okay? So if you find yourself rushing, and spirit puts you down, okay? That is a blessing. Because had it not been for that, you would have not allowed yourself to take that break. So if you are on break right now, right? If you're in my, what I'm leveling right now referring to as timeout, because I know a couple people are. Okay, if you're on timeout right now, boo, it's going to be okay. Okay, allow yourself to stay there. Allow yourself to heal. All right, they're showing me a beautiful white room with like incubators and just full-grown people in the incubators just laying there, just like in solitude, but like feeling so lovely there, right? Feeling so happy. It's like this is a healing time for you, okay? It may not feel like it's a healing time too, because I'm getting the energy that a lot of you guys are in pain right now, or a lot of you guys are going through a lot of things right now, but it's a healing time. Healing, I don't know who came up with the brilliant idea that healing is supposed to be pleasant or fun, but it's actually not. Healing is quite painful, okay? It can be very painful to heal, but it's necessary, okay? So let's see what you need to know. That's enough of me talking, right? 7 minutes in, we ain't pulled a card. So, what do you want them to know, Spirit? What do you want the collective to know? What do you want the collective to know, Spirit? I'm like, no, I think you covered it. I think you're getting pretty good at this, Jess, right? I swear. Crow. I love the crow spirit. It's one of my animal totems for sure. You know, it's so funny because gotta pause for the cause, right? Gotta pause for these rednecks around here. It's so funny. I don't know if y'all heard that loud ass truck that went by. That's why I said that. It's funny because the other day I was putting my salt line by my door. I was, you know, putting a fresh salt line and everything. And I heard the crows call as I was putting it out. And I don't really hear crows in this place that much. I hear them every once in a while. I used to hear them a lot more at my other house. But at this house, I don't really hear them that much. But I heard the crows call as I was putting my salt line out. And I felt it. I was like, yes. Protection, yes. You know, what this card is saying is to co-create with spirit, right? The crow energy is so magical to me, all right? It talks about an inner knowing. It talks about hidden knowledge. It talks about manifestation and creativity. It talks about you creating, right? So co-create with spirit. Work with spirit. Don't work against spirit. And how would we be working against spirit? Well, if spirit's doing everything it can to show you that this is what you need to do, don't be hell-bent on going in the other direction, basically. What this is saying to me, guys, is that you are co-creating with spirit, okay? 17, if you can see it. I don't know if you can. Probably not. Number 17, it reduces to an 8. So, to me, that's about cycles, right? It's about cycles. It's about infinity. It's about that past life energy, that past life karma that a lot of us might be working through right now, okay? But what I'm getting here is that you are breaking a cycle in your life, okay? There is some kind of pattern, whether it's karmic, generational, whatever. You are breaking some kind of pattern in your life right now, so that you can go ahead and move to the next level. It's not going to be easy, and it doesn't feel like it's easy. It feels like it's very difficult, actually, okay? So be gentle with yourself. Work with Spirit. Spirit, when the crow calls, Spirit wants you to listen, okay? And I feel like this crow coming out is because Spirit wants you to listen right now. It's got messages for you. It's saying something to you, okay? It's speaking to you right now, is what I'm getting. What messages do you have? What do you want the collective to know? Some of you guys might be seeing the crow a lot more, and that's going to be a synchronicity. That's going to be a sign and symbolism for you. They're also showing me a butterfly in my head right now. So, you know, a major transformation is happening for a lot of you guys, and it's not going to be easy. A lot of you guys are, you know, losing people, losing things, and, you know, you're losing, you know, I always say, guys, because I have clients come to me all the time and they're like, Jessica, I'm losing everything. I feel like I've lost everything. Everything's falling apart. I'm being stripped of everything. You have to be stripped so you can be redressed. Spirit has to strip you and clean you so you can be redressed. Okay? It's like putting on makeup over a already make-upped face. What are you doing? What's the point? No. We have to clean all the old makeup off, and we have to start with a fresh base. Okay? And that is what Spirit does. That is how Spirit works. Spirit will strip everything to start you off with a fresh base. And I've been there, guys. I've lost everything. I've lost my relationship. I've lost where I was living. I've lost my car. I've lost my friends. I've lost this. I've lost that. I've lost my fucking sanity, right? I had health issues that popped up and certain things I couldn't eat anymore. And, you know, at one point I was a smoker, you know, of, you know, the marijuana, right? Couldn't smoke that anymore because it's giving me anxiety, right? Like, I've been stripped. What am I? Where am I? What is this life, right? What is going on here, you know? And then Spirit started to dress me. And I was like, oh, okay. I see what you're doing. You strip me so you can redress me in what is meant for me, what is actually in my alignment, okay? A lot of this is about faith, guys. A lot of this is about trust in the universe. A lot of us are running around saying that we trust in the universe, but we don't because we're anxious. You know, we're panicked whenever any little thing happens, whenever things are stagnant, whenever this is going on, that is going on. And I'm definitely guilty of it myself. I definitely don't have as much trust as I should sometimes, right? But we have to trust in the universe. We have to trust that the things that are being taken away from us right now are going to be returned, and it's going to be even better. A lot of you guys sitting here crying over this relationship that you lost with this person that you felt lonely as hell with. You felt like they didn't respect you, or they didn't listen to you, or that, you know, or they were always cheating on you, or they were abusing you, or they were negative and nasty to your kids, or they were this, or they're that, they were broke as hell, whatever. And you're sitting here crying, why did they have to go? It's so Spirit can bring you somebody better. Okay, a lot of you guys were complaining about that job. You hated that job. You couldn't stand being there, right? You're like, okay, hold on, Jessica. At least they gave me a friggin' paycheck. I get it, right? But Spirit stripped that job from you so, number one, you could have your rest that you need and that you deserve. And number two, so you can get in alignment with the job that you're meant to have. 2020 for me was a major year of being stripped, right? I feel like so many of us got stripped of so much so that we could really step into who we are meant to be. I've heard so many stories of people who finally, you know, started that side gig that they were wanting to, or finally went out and did that, you know, that crazy job that they've been wanting to do, because why not? They lost their other job that they dedicated 20 years to. So now they're just going to go ahead and do this. And now they're finding out that maybe they should have been doing that the whole time. You have to trust in your path. You guys know I'm a firm believer in our charts, that we create our charts. We create what country we're going to live in, what sex and gender or whatever we're going to be, okay? What struggles we're going to go through, what triumphs we're going to go through. Understand that if you put something in your path, if you put something in your chart, it's there for a reason. It's not there to torture you. It's not there to make a mockery out of you. It's there for a reason. It's there for growth. It's there for experience. Okay? And please, I don't want nobody in my comments talking about, well, it's easy for you to say that. No, you guys don't know. It's not easy for me to say that. I mean, it is easy for me to say that, but that's because it wasn't at one point. I've been through a lot, okay, to be able to sit up here and tell you that. Like I said, I've been stripped. I know what it feels like to have nothing and have to start from scratch. Like, okay. What do you want the collective to know, Spirit? The scarab beetle. Magic works through you. Not to you, right? Not around you. It works through you, which means you create your path. You create your life. Basically everything that I was just saying. This is also an incredibly good omen. This is a very good omen. This speaks of luck. It speaks of fortune. I love the beetle energy, okay? And a lot of you guys are having that coming in now. Now you're co-creating with Spirit. You're seeing that you're not in complete control of your life. That some things are out of your hands. Some things are in the hands of Spirit. And you have to work with Spirit. But you see that what you can create, what you can move in your life, you're going to move. Okay? There's a big manifestation energy around here. If you've been trying to manifest this, if you've been trying to manifest something in your life, trying to move forward, that is going to happen for you. Okay? Because magic is working through you. Some of you guys might even be trying to, work with magic or do some kind of, spell work or something like that. One more. What do you want the collective to know? I was like, try to catch it. And bring your ideas to life, okay? It's a good time to get creative. It's a good time to work on that book that you've been wanting to work on. It's a good time to work on that podcast you've been wanting to work on. It's a good time to, write that symphony or that screenplay or, to go do that thing that you've been wanting to do. It's a great time to create. This is the time, okay? And your energy, right, that you put into anything, what you create, your ideas, they're going to come to life. This is basically what this is saying, is if you can believe it, you can achieve it, basically is what this is saying to me. And to boot, Spirit has your back, okay? Nothing that you are doing right now or nothing that's happening to you right now is happening in vain. Everything is happening for a reason. Be grateful for what you have. I'm a huge fan of, like, writing out a list of like things that you're grateful for. And I tell my clients all the time, guys, if you feel worthless, write 10 things that are great about me and go frame it on the wall. Get a little frame. You can get them for like $2 at Walmart, right? Go get a frame and put it on your wall. What's great about me? So that way, every time that you are feeling like you're worthless or you feel like there's nothing good about yourself, you can look up at that and you can go, actually, there are some good things about me. What do I have to be grateful for when you feel like you have nothing to be grateful for, right? 5 things that you have to be grateful for, frame it and put it on your wall. Sometimes it's the small things, because when you're conditioned to thinking negatively, it's hard to reprogram yourself, which I believe I already said. I'm not sure, right? What do you want the collective to know, Spirit? But you have an idea and it's going to come to life, and it is definitely going to create something here. Abundance, right? Is what that's going to be. Something is going to be abundant. Some kind of thought, some kind of creation that you have. Some creative idea, some kind of creative endeavor. It's like it's going to come, and it's almost like it's going to come like out of nowhere is what I'm getting with this electric eel. Like it's just like it's a divinely guided idea or something, because you are working with Spirit to create your future right now. Follow the leader, right? So this is, to me, is about what's leading you. When this card comes out, ask yourself that. What is leading you? Okay? Are you being led by fear? Are you being led by love? Are you manifesting out of fear? Are you manifesting out of love? Okay? Are your decisions panicked and rushed, or are they smooth and calm? Okay? Follow the leading voice within you. All right? Doing what is necessary for you. Don't let yourself be led astray is what I'm getting to, okay? I'm getting this specific message. They want me to tell you, you are not a pair of leggings, right? One size does not fit all. You are not here for everybody, boo. You are not here for everybody. Find your soul group. Your soul group, who you're meant to be with, is who you're meant to be with. People are going to resonate with you, the ones that are meant to. Don't worry about the ones that aren't. It's okay. We're not all meant for each other, and that's fine. All right? I feel like when you're concerned about people liking you or fitting in with people or things like, it's because you have low self-esteem. Okay? There's a low sense of self-worth or value. Well, if they don't like me, there must be something that's wrong with me. No. Not everybody is going to like you, and that's okay. And there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just, not everything goes together, right? Soy sauce and peanut butter don't necessarily taste that great together, right? But they are pretty awesome on their own or with other things, okay? So, that's just for somebody out there. What messages do we have? What do you want the collective to know? Oh, this card be wanting to fly out. I'm telling you, this is a cotton candy, make a wish. And I love how it came out directly under that scarab beetle, because did I not say that's a good omen? The omen is good, okay? The omen is real good, right? To make a wish. Ooh, Spirit of Cupid. Some of y'all wanting some love around here. Well, if you want it, it can be yours. When you think of love, what is your first reaction? Is it negative or is it positive? There you go. That's how you're manifesting. When you think of money, when you think of security, what's your first reaction? If I was to tell you you're going to have $1 million tomorrow, what would you think? Yeah, right. Not me. Are you using your mind wisely there? Right? Because magic works through you. Okay? So if you believe something to be so, it's going to be so. So if you believe that you are worthy of love, that you are worthy of $1 million, then you're going to get those things. If you believe that you're worthy of being alone, or that that's all that you could ever have, or that it's too irrational for you to have this or for you to have that, then there you go, right? You are the creator. Okay? And then we have, last but not least, Dusty Rose. Your love has aged. You have grown. You are not the same person that you used to be, right? Loving your soul's path. I love that card, right? Learning to love your soul's path. Like I had said at some point in this reading, if you created your chart, if you put this on yourself, or even if you're the type of person that believes in God's will, okay? If you're one of those type of people that believes in God's will, that everything that's happens is supposed to happen because that's what God wants, well then, why are you complaining? Right? Because surely your God wants only the best for you. Even when there's bad things, even when it's bad, because I've already explained this 1,000,000 times. And if I have to, I guess I'll explain it again. Nothing is invaluable. Everything has value. The bad, the good, everything is experience. Everything is growth. Everything is a lesson. And sometimes in the darkness, we can find the light. Okay? Sometimes when we're making all what we perceive to be the wrong choices, that's when we end up on the right path. Sometimes it just doesn't come together the way that we think it's going to come together, but it comes together exactly as it should come together. So if you have faith, you have faith. If you don't, you don't. Right? But you are not the same person that you once were. You are not the same person that you used to be. You have aged. You have grown. You are different, and that's okay. But with the differences, with aging, with growing, becomes the growing pains. It's time to shift. It's time to move. We don't fit these clothes anymore. We must be stripped. We must have new clothes now. We don't fit this job. We don't fit these people. We don't fit this relationship. We don't fit this lifestyle anymore. We have to grow with our growth. You cannot stay in the same space. And I know that there is this comfort in the familiar. It's scary when you don't know what's next. I find it to be a little bit exciting, but it can be a little scary, okay? But, you know, again, I don't want to get redundant here, but, you know, just having faith can take you a long way, okay? Let's just get a couple tarot cards, because why not? This is a tarot reading. There should be some tarot in there somewhere. Wink, wink, right? So, Spirit, what do you want the collective to know? What do you want the collective to know, Spirit? Emperor. That's funny, because while I was shuffling, I heard your commitment is being tested, right? For some of you guys, you really want a love relationship. Like you really want to be with somebody. You're tired of being single. You're tired of being alone, and that's fine. You know, I'm so sick and tired of hearing about how we have to be strong and single and independent. Like some, you know, first of all, you know, I guess it depends on your belief system, but typically humans are pack animals, right? Typically we are social creatures. We like to be around other people. We don't like to be in isolation. That's why that's why throwing a human in isolation in prison is a punishment, right? It's not a fucking vacation, okay? Unless you really are, you get down like that, right? Most of the time it's a punishment to take people and connections away from us, okay? So I don't really understand why everybody all of a sudden feels like we gotta be good by ourselves. We gotta be okay. Like, no, it's okay to want a relationship, actually. It's okay to want to be around other people. I mean, if you're not, you obviously got to make peace with that, and you're going to have to be okay by yourself, you know, and if that's part of your journey, that's part of your journey. Some of us really are meant to be solitude. That's just our journey. But for the majority of us, yes, we are going to meet somebody, and we are going to fall in love and have the kids and do all that good stuff, okay? But, you know, some of you guys, yes, you really want to meet somebody. I feel like Spirit wants you to know what's going to happen, right? Because I know I have a lot of divine feminines, male or female, that watch me, so obviously divine masculine always shows up. And I feel like that's what Spirit wants you to know. Stay strong, stay committed, keep rising above everything that's happening to you right now. Let these transitions happen, let these transformations happen. Your love has aged. You are not the same person that you used to be. Allow yourself to get into the groove of the new you, but know that your partner, your counterpart is coming. For whoever needs to hear that, okay? They are coming. They are on the way, okay? Now, also what I'm seeing in the Emperor is to be confident in who you are, to sit in your power. The Emperor doesn't run around worrying about what everybody else thinks about him or how everything else is going to go or how his empire is running. Like, he knows the empire is running smooth, right? Or there'll be hell to pay, right? That's the kind of energy with the Empire, like, or with the Emperor, like, things better be running smoothly, boo, right? Or there's going to be hell to pay here. Sorry, but that's just how I feel. Like, you know, like, honestly, like, he doesn't look very stressed. He never looks stressed. That's the thing. The Emperor is very sure. The Emperor has put in the work. And that's what I love about emperors. You're not born an emperor, okay? You're born a king. You're not born an emperor. You have to create that dynasty for yourself. You have to conquer. You have to create that empire. It's not given to you. Okay, so all the work that you've been putting in, all the effort that you've been putting in, right? It's creating this empire right now. Know that it's happening for you. Yes, all this hard work that you've been putting in, all the dedication, all the time, all the effort. And even though we're at a 7 right now, right? Yes. And 7s do talk about that kind of, for me, a little bit of that stagnation type of energy, just kind of, you know, you're past the point of halfway. You're not quite at the finish line yet. You're somewhere in the middle where anything can kind of happen. You don't know where things are going to go. You're just kind of having to work off of faith. You're having to work off the belief that things are going to work out for you. Okay? Have that confidence. Sit in your power. Be confident to be who you are. For some of you guys, there's like this energy of like, you really are. It really is written here on these scrolls right here. It really is written in the stars that you're meant to succeed at some things. You're meant to have some recognition in some things. Some things are meant to be co-creating with spirit. Some things, as I said, at some point in this reading, you don't have control over everything in your life. You don't. Okay? Some things are going to happen for you, right? You're not going to have to make it happen. It's going to happen. And you're just going to have to take each thing as it comes and take it with grace. It's so funny because I didn't think this was going to come up, but it did. I was watching, The Passion of Christ last night. I love that movie, guys. I cannot recommend that movie enough. And it is a very graphic movie, and it's sad, and it's definitely going to make you cry, and, but it's the struggle, it's the endurance, it's the perseverance of Christ to keep going that always gets me, okay? But, there's a point where it's like he's been beaten, and he's just like, most of us would have been done by that point, right? And they throw the cross in front of him, and he embraces the cross. And the other guy who's going to be getting crucified with him is like, why would you embrace your cross? And, it's like, I've always thought, like, why, myself, why would he embrace his cross? And the more I've thought about it, what I came up with is because the crosses of life are unavoidable. You can't run from pain. Pain is going to find you. Hard times are going to come. They are going to be there. That's part of life. That's part of the lesson. It's meant to happen. And if you try to meet your crosses with brute force, you will find yourself weak. You will find that you are no match for that cross. But if you embrace it with love, if you embrace it with endurance, with trust, with faith, with belief that everything is happening to you because it's supposed to happen, right? That is the only way that you're going to be able to move past that. That's the only way. So, embrace your crosses. Embrace the tough times. Know that the tough times are happening for you, not to you. Things that are happening in your life, bad things, it's happening because it's supposed to. It's making you stronger. It's teaching you things. Okay? And I know that's very hard, but it's part of life, You have the Page of Pentacles coming out for what you need to know. Opportunities are on the way. There's a lot of potential here. Opportunities are on the horizon, but you're going to have to walk away from some things first. You're going to have to allow yourself to be stripped, right? You're going to have to allow these things to kind of fall away so that these new things can approach. But I do see opportunities here. I see new, job opportunities, definitely new relationships coming for you guys, all right? There's a lot of potential here, okay? Basically is what I'm seeing. And there's a lot of, reflection that's needed right now, too, in this period. What else? One more. What do you want the collective to know? One more. What do you want the collective to know, Spirit? I heard you're not forgotten. That's what I heard, okay? You're not forgotten. A lot of you guys might feel like you're in the bird cage here with the Eight of Swords, right? Stuck in this never-ending cycle of misery, right? Help is on the way, right? Like Mrs. Doubtfire. They don't show me Robin Williams very much, but I always appreciate it when they do, because y'all know I love me some Robin Williams. But, Knight of Cups, you have a lot of opportunity here. A lot of you guys have romance coming your way, or just there's healing here is what I'm hearing too. A lot of you guys are going to be going through healing. I see that with the Page and the Knight of Cups. And for a lot of you guys, there's a lot of new connections that maybe not romantic, but, some of you guys, it does feel romantic. For others of you, this feels like new friendships, just new connections in general that are going to make you feel good, all right? But allow yourself to move into a space of feeling, okay? Allow yourself to feel, to heal. You got to feel it, right, to heal it, okay? You cannot stifle these things down. You can't hold these things down. Allow yourself to be free. I feel like your intuition is going to start moving a lot more, okay, too, as well, all right? Yeah, a lot of you guys have been feeling very, very like, I feel very isolated. I don't feel like I'm happy like everybody else. I feel like I'm stuck in some kind of prison. I'm on punishment, but you're not, okay? And a lot of times we go through these struggles so that we can teach others how to rise above, especially for my light workers out there, for my empaths out there, for my people that are here to do things. You're on a mission. You're here to raise the vibration of the planet. You're here to heal people, to help people. What do you think you're going to be able to help people and heal people if you've never felt their pain? If you've never been down and out, if you've never been there before, how in the hell are you going to understand what they're going through? That's why I can confidently sit here and tell you guys, yes, you will survive. Yes, you can lose everything and then you can rise back. Yes, you can be to the depths of, hell and back. Yes, you can contemplate suicide or even try and survive it and come back. You can. Well, how do I know this? Because I've been through every single thing I've just listed. All of it. Okay? So I know if little me can do it, I know you can do it too, okay? And that's really the message here from Spirit. It's basically what I'm getting, okay? Allow yourself to be stripped. Allow these things to fall away. Allow yourself to get into these new cycles, to these new routines, these new patterns that you need to get into, because everything is about to turn around. And for some of y'all, I definitely see a love relationship coming here. I'm just saying, I definitely see somebody coming here, okay? But that's not the main message, so that's not what I'm going to focus on, guys. All right, guys, that has been your reading. I do hope it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.